5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, God damn it. Here I am. I'm Romello Marcellus, and this is the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he, and he is me. Yes, me. Bitches.
I'm Jason Sean here on Hump Day.
It is hump day, and hopefully there's a whole lot of humping going on. Because trust me, there's some dry cocks going to be out here this winter. Yeah. Look here, man. I can't even, just be thankful you here, because there's a lot of stuff, man, that's going on. A lot of people ain't here for dumb reasons. And we're going to talk about these dumbass niggas, right? Here's the conversation. What the fuck is a real nigga? And who started the dumb shit? Nigga?
That's the $1 million question.
What the fuck is a real nigga? And who started the dumb shit? Nigga. Honestly,
Did
man.
you hear about the teens who killed their classmate down in Broward County?
Huh?
Yeah, so 3 teens, they brutally killed their Miramar High School classmates, and they're all going to be charged as adults. So as the story goes, you have a guy who had an ex-girlfriend who slept with another classmate. So he enlisted his girlfriend, who is 17 like him, and another 16-year-old female to set this guy up so they can murder him. And they did all of this by way of text messages.
So you got niggas
They
out
got
here
caught on camera.
saving face.
Saving face. You know, as the new girlfriend, why am I vested in you killing the person who slept with your ex-girlfriend? You know, we really need some healing in our community for real. This is some nigga shit.
I guess he was
This
being a
is
real
some
nigga.
misinformed shit. This is when being real goes all the way wrong.
Is that what he called? I guess he called himself being a real nigga. Is that what we
I
doing?
don't know. It's crazy though.
I'm trying to
You know,
understand.
what type of respect are you looking to gain to even want to be a part of something like that at 17 and 16?
You know, what'd they say? Niggas always out here trying to be hard and shit.
Always trying to be hard.
Always trying to be hard. When they supposed to be under the porch, not off the porch. Trying to do hard shit. But I'm not making light of that. Yeah, I'm not making light of that. I mean, prayers go out to their families, man. But yeah, where does that real nigga shit come from? I mean, you think about it, man. All of us in this community of black people, we've known someone who has been out here trying to be a real nigga. Mm-hmm. You know, you become a dumb nigga, right? When you risk losing your family, your livelihood, your health and strength, all that good shit to prove to a dumb nigga that you a real nigga. Nigga. Right. You know, it's like, well, what you looking at? You nigga. You know, now you got to one up him or one up her and that kind of shit. So, you know, being in situations like that, man, I've seen folks have serious regret behind it after they wake up 3, 4, 5 days. They find themselves in a prison cell and then piss their whole life away over an incident that did not have to go the way that they thought it needed to go at that point in time to prove a point. But this has a lot to do with what's been inbred in us to prove something or to do something over the top. Or is it being a real nigga, something like this shit here?
Yeah.
This is some nigga shit right here.
Now here, let me replay this again because I think y'all need to see this from the beginning.
You
Here's the
gotta play it
thing.
again.
Yeah, again. I mean, it's not harmful.
Yeah.
That ain't harmful. Early in the morning. Yeah.
Look at the baby. You see the little baby out there?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your little baby at the strip club in front of the jail. Yeah. Yeah.
And a couple
Yeah.
little babies out there. That's sad.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
That's nigga shit right there.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah. 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 Gotta play it again. It's not intrusive. It's just I like that. Yeah. Shout out to Lemon Tucci. Yeah. For this clip. Yeah. 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 Wherever he is in that jail, okay. I hope they found him. I hope they didn't just do that to be doing that. And yeah, they got to the right Joker because you got to understand he might have been on the other side of the fucking jail. He did it on the other side. And then where's the sheriffs? Where's the deputies? You know, I guess it's early in the morning. Nobody ran down. I mean, court going on, all of that good stuff. But I guess that took a real nigga, or they thought he was a real nigga to come and do that for his birthday there. Is that nigga shit or is that, I don't know. I mean,
It's beyond nigga shit. It's ignorant.
well,
I mean, again, we are celebrating the fact that this person did something to some fake real nigga shit to land himself in jail, and now we're gonna go celebrate his faults.
mm-hmm.
You know, that's nigga shit to me. That's perpetuating that bullshit. I mean, where does it come from? Who, started? I think it really started way back when, the competition, the buck fighting, who's the biggest buck, who has the most money, who's the strongest, who's the biggest hustler. It's all competition. We don't see that if we come together and work towards a common goal, we will be much more effective. It's you have something that I want, or you have something that I don't believe I can get, so I'm going to try to take it from you, or I'm going to challenge you in some type of way because I feel like I have the upper hand over who people believe that you are. And so
Right.
for me to become the man, I got to belittle you.
Well, in all the belittling, I mean, I guess, because we've been in positions where our manhood has been tested or taken from us for so long, we feel that we always have to prove it. And usually we've proven it to other idiots who
That look like us.
that look like us. And they don't understand that we don't have to do that. We don't even have to be that way. We don't have to entertain that kind of shit. Because honestly, ain't no money in it. Ain't no prosperity in it. I mean, there are those times where you can't just walk away. But the majority of the time, you do have that option to walk away. Years ago, I'm a gun enthusiast. Always have been. And my boys, I would talk to them about carrying and use of and that kind of thing. And I've always taught them to be able to handle themselves, in a manner where they can either diffuse a situation with their vernacular, or if they have to come to fisticuffs, do that. But if they pull that pistol, that's got to be a last resort. That means that there's no other remedy and my life is in danger. It's an exigent circumstance, and that's it. That's all. I don't believe and I don't condone in taking another brother's life unless there is no other alternative, meaning he's trying to take my life or the life of another that I love or care for, or just in general. I can't sit back and watch the helpless thing. Now, if you
Right.
fucking around with the witch and you playing with that game, yeah, you get the horn. You go ahead and you do what you got to do. I'm gonna mind my business, and that business got taken care of. But yeah, when it comes to civilians and that kind of thing, I got to kind of step in because I do it because I would hope someone would step in for mine.
Right.
Those that are not off the porch.
Got it. It's a sticky situation, A lot of times you have people that'll take your life for nothing, so you have to be prepared at all times to lose it all if you have to.
Listen,
Sometimes words not going to get you anywhere.
think
Not
about nigga
everybody
shit.
is willing to fight you.
But think about the nigga shit that we've been taught to say, or we use as slang, and the culture vultures expound on it, and now they got us expounding on it on these social media platforms to ingrain the use of those things, such as got me fucked up. I mean, I honestly, if you really listen to it, I mean, when you point an individual, you know, you got to say, well, you got me fucked up. Like, well, did you get fucked up?
Right.
You know, I mean, I used to say, shit, 3 out of 4 Americans got me fucked up, but I didn't get fucked up. But I guess in the use and term of it, or the use or the way it's being used, or intended purpose serves that purpose to the individual saying it without really listening to what they're saying.
Right.
So I guess we have been, continuously dumbed down to not have control of the English language in its intended purpose or intended manner of use, which is crazy.
In an effective way. We definitely understand that hood shit, though.
Yeah, but you know, you see who they propping continuously in front of us. They prop babies. And from this, you know, from the onset, it's like anyone that has anything positive to say, ultimately muted.
Oh, absolutely. That's not the agenda. We can't be seen in a positive light. We have to, like the video you just showed, that's how they want to see us.
You know, it's just like niggas out here selling wolf tickets and death on their quote unquote past history. You know, gangster to the pulpit, gangster man and a tuna fish sailor, and I had 1 million keys, but I ain't had no houses, no doors, no locks. You understand? And they're selling this shit to the kids or to those that are willing to indulge in that bullshit, seeking to be something that they're not. Look at the rappers. Look at all the rappers now. Out of all the rappers, you can line these motherfuckers on the wall, and I can tell you there's very few that have lived what they rap about.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, but is it about where you've been and what you had, or is it about the here and now? What you have?
It goes back to what the mass media can use to control or to further confuse what's really going on.
Oh, absolutely.
When I posted the ad or the promo, or had the promo posted this morning for the show tonight, I used Niggas for Life.
Right.
People don't understand how important NWA was to introduce that element that can be contrived into music that can constantly transcend our subconscious, our thought process, our mind, down to the blue Carhartt suits, to the guns that they carried. And if you really do your homework on them, they weren't really no whole bunch of street dudes. They were affiliated, but they weren't out there putting in that kind of work. There was maybe 3 out of that whole clique. And that's fact. I don't give a fuck. You can't refute it. It's just what it is. I mean, trust me, if you were out there, there's evidence of you being there some motherfucking where. And I was always told, you don't have to tell your story. Your story's already been told. It will precede you when you come into a room, anywhere you go.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that when you have poster children that are being propped up in a community that is impoverished and lack understanding of itself, to tell you that it's cool to say, fuck this, fuck that nigga, I'm a real nigga, I'm ready to die, and all that bullshit. It's only cool till the motherfucker begin to die. You hear me?
Oh, absolutely.
Now you call it mama. Oh Lord, if I could make it through the night, or I could do all of that shit. Oh, this is bullshit. I've seen guys, man, piss their lives away and cry themselves asleep. A whole bunch of shit, man, wishing they had never gone down the road that they've gone down. You can't take it back. Trying to be a real nigga.
I mean, but we were always set up to fail, whether those guys were living that lifestyle or not. You know, you talk about the things that you experience. It may not be your personal experience, but if I grew up around it, it's still part of my experience. You know, a lot of the things that they were talking about, I'm not from the life, but I definitely grew up around it in my neighborhood. I seen a whole lot of things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that was my life. Where do we draw the line to say that it's okay to talk about certain things? I guess because it is glamorized in a way that perpetuates it to the younger generation, and it makes it look like this is a way out for you.
Right.
And so when you have to stand to that, it's like, well, this person didn't even live this type of lifestyle, but it was definitely a part of their life and
Right.
their environment, what they grew up in unwillingly.
You know, I've run into a few authors, man, that say they've written their books as cautionary tales. And okay, I hear you, but is it really? Because a lot of motherfuckers are looking. This is what niggas do, and this is some nigga shit. And I guess this is what the fuck real niggas do. I don't know, because I've never done that. You do shit for the nigga next to you. I've never done shit for the nigga next to me. I've done it for money, or I've done it for other things. You know, whatever that. I may have had a commitment to do something based on that, and that's just that bond. But I've never done nothing for the nigga next to me, because the nigga next to me ain't got more than what I got, or he has less. And you know the saying about niggas that ain't got nothing. Those are the type of niggas that help you lose your shit.
Oh, absolutely. And I would have to say that your experience probably is different from those people, just in the light that your experience, what you may have come from that environment, but based off the stories that you tell, you wasn't a victim of your environment. You wasn't forced to stay in that environment and not excel outside the neighborhood. You know, you're well traveled, you speak different languages, so you're not pigeonholed by your community. A lot of these people, I mean, shit, I know growing up, being from California, talking to people in the hood in Southeast that I grew up in, and not a lot of them really went outside of Southeast.
Right.
So when you have someone who doesn't have a different type of experience, I can only base my belief system off of my limited experience that I have. And if that is to your 10 blocks, that's a very limited experience.
Here's my thing, right? When I look at the word nigga, and we're going to go to the definition. In the English language, the word nigga is an ethnic slur typically used against black people, especially African Americans. Your foundational folks, wow, as they call us now, they're trying to change the name again to us being indigenous now, so they can't pay us. Look here, motherfuckers. This is the nigga shit this is the real nigga shit that I'm talking about, right? Real niggas don't get they don't get the game that's being played. They watch the game, but they don't get the game, and they always have a short game. We have to pick a name to call ourselves and stand on that shit, because the further we get away from that, i.e. being renamed and revamped, we can't get that check, okay? Because we're further being called benign, or being benign, so they can neglect our ass. Anyway, back to this. In the English language, the word nigga is an ethnic slur typically used against black people, especially African Americans. Because it's extremely offensive by many, even if only mentioned and not used as a slur, it is often referred to by the euphemism, the N-word. It is also in use with a more neutral meaning among African Americans, primarily as nigga. So what I don't understand is this. If something was that offensive, and it's that damning or that hurting or hurtful, why should we use the euphemism nigga? That's my nigga.
We absolutely should not.
Or this nigga.
I mean, I think.
Well, I'm a real nigga.
Look, Willie Lynch said it best. If you put these things in place now, at some point you don't have to do these things to them. They're going to do it to themselves.
Right.
We have proven that time and time and time again that, yes, we are still oppressed in this country, but we are our own biggest oppressors.
I get that. But we have to start the changing of the dialogue. I mean, honestly, It's
I mean,
not
if
that
you don't know where you came from, you have no sight of where you can possibly be headed.
you ever seen
It
a
also
two.
has been said, if you want to hide anything from a nigga, hide that shit in a book.
Oh, of course.
So we are not knowledgeable enough to really know the type of power, even the financial power that we have. We don't care about things that would really help us to change our outlook.
Yeah.
So,
Listen.
what do you at this point? Do you really believe that you're gonna get black people to stop calling each other niggas? Probably
I think-
not. We have embraced it as a culture so much.
Mm-hmm. Look here, I'm gonna check out, and we're gonna check back in. Give us a second, people. I'm gonna check in, check out, check back in. Give us 1 second. All right? Because this is getting interesting, and I don't want to cut this short. We'll be right back after this break.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life,
Had to find my inner power.
to fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.